today's video, I'm super excited to share with you a spring summer H&M haul, and I'm positively giddy because this is such a great haul. So many beautiful, affordable spring wardrobe staples that'll carry you into the summer. I don't think there's one thing in this haul that I did not love. So I'm also feeling amazing because it's finally warm in upstate New York. I would love to hear where you're from and if you've had kind of the same luck as I have, if you've had a very fickle spring, or if you're one of those lucky Southerners. I would just love to get to know where you're from and hopefully get to chat with you a little bit. For reference, I am about 5'5" and an extra small to a small and a 0 to 4 depending on what it is. So I'll start with 3 pairs of shorts. They are linen pull-on shorts with an elastic waist, with pockets, not too short, not too long, just the right length. I got them in this really fun print that kind of reminds me of like a Palm Beachy type of vibe. I also got them in black, of course. I love my neutrals, and also in a beautiful kind of like ivory color that I'm wearing right now with this black and white striped top, also from H&M. Very easy to dress up with heels or platforms, or dress down with flip-flops and sneakers. $17.99. I just invested in 3 pairs because they will really maximize my wardrobe. I didn't find the matching top for these shorts, but I did find this racer back tank top that's just very light and easy to wear in a very trendy kind of neon super bright color. Colors are so trendy for 2022. Everywhere that I look in my go-to spots like Zara, H&M, Mango, everybody has beautiful rich colors, and even though I'm a neutrals girl and I like black is my happy color essentially, it even forces me to like kind of go outside my comfort zone and try a few colors. Having said that, here is a black 2-piece set that is not sold together, but it is made of the same material, so I'm calling it a 2-piece set. It's a beautiful viscose material that is gonna be great to travel with because it doesn't wrinkle very easily. These are a size 4, and I just like my pants a little looser in the summer. And then the top is absolutely to die for. I think it just looks very like, I don't know, Chanel, Valentino, just like lots of detail and ruching. Really gorgeous. Another great top to travel with. Very dainty, adjustable strap. You can easily adjust it, and I can't wait to wear it together or as separates. Next up, we have this gorgeous color in one of my favorite colors, this beautiful olive green dress. It happened to be sitting on a mannequin and she looked amazing. So I was like, where is that? I found it in my size, thank goodness. And it's just got really pretty details here along the side with buttons, just a very easy day to night. The one catch with this dress is that it does wrinkle, and I found out the hard way because when I got it, it was like really nice and smooth, and unfortunately the sales lady, I mean, they're so busy, I totally get why, but she basically put it in the bag like this. So like 2 hours later when I got home, it was like, "Rrr." It does wrinkle, but I think that if you hang it up properly, it's not like too much of a headache, but it might be not the best travel dress. I went shopping at H&M with my mom for Mother's Day, and we were kind of looking for dresses to match and twin with, because that's kind of our thing. Thanks to her, I love dressing up and I love fashion. And unfortunately, she is battling cancer. I'm in awe of her. She still takes great care of her skin, and she puts on makeup, and she loves to get dressed up. And so we went and we had a great time. We found these 3 dresses to twin with, and the first one I'll show you is the one that we actually wore for Mother's Day. It's this beautiful blue-red floral dress. They have several cuts in this. The one that we got was the one that's a Henley top. Love the way it fits. It kind of like hugs your waist. If you chose not to use a belt with it, you would be totally fine because it just kind of naturally hugs your waist. It's so pretty. I did wear it with a belt. I just like belting my maxi dresses, but it's a really beautiful length. The pattern kind of reminds me of like Portugal colors, just very white, blue, yellow. The next dress looks so like nothing when you see it on the hanger. It's just not remarkable, but thanks to my mom, she was like, you know what, this tunic is gonna look really good. I'm like, really? Like what? They had a black and this nice soft camel color. $34.99. This is an extra small, so it's very tunicky. It's very kind of like wavy, and I got this camel color because I just felt a little bit more summer friendly. I could just picture it kind of like with a belt and hat and just have it be a little bit of a safari-ish vibe. I love it. It is so soft and buttery. The material just kind of melts onto your skin, and it's just one of those dresses that is instantly appropriate anywhere. Like whether it's a little bit more casual with sneakers, like we've actually planned to twin and wear this to my son's first communion this weekend. So, you know, it's just easy to kind of dress up and down, but it's just kind of feels and looks like silk, but it's recycled polyester. And then the other dress is one that I've shown you here before. It's this one. I actually have worn this a lot. Luckily, we were able to find one in her size. It's super flowy and pretty. And like when I see it on, it's just so elegant. It just looks a lot more expensive than it is. I think that you'll be very happy with it. It's just flowy and it's got the little drawstrings on the side. So you can just wear it totally like not drawn and just let it hang, or you can draw it together and cinch it at the waist and have it look totally different. This is another one. It's $29.99 and I just love the purple flowers. This looks very kind of vintage, romantic, and I just love this kind of like soft type of feel. The material is really pretty, really soft. It's 100% viscose. It didn't really wrinkle. It was also put in like this and nothing happened to it. So that's really great. I really hate steaming and ironing my clothes. It's like I don't have time. So anytime I can find a material that isn't like that is amazing. Another one that I'm really excited about that I almost didn't see because it was hung up in the weirdest manner at the store. It was hung up like this, like looped like this. I couldn't tell if it was a shirt or what. And I was like, but I love this kind of pool color, I think it's called. And I was like, I have to see what this is. $34.99, extra small, and it is so good. Jumpsuits are always so sexy. They're easy to wear until you have to go to the bathroom, of course. But the color is beautiful. I think it's flattering on so many different skin tones. And it's also very flattering on many types of body types because it's loose, but then it's got that little belt, so you can kind of choose to give yourself a little bit more of, a silhouette. It's gonna be the perfect summer go-to when you have like date night. You're just like, what do I wear? Okay, so moving right along. I went to Paris Fashion Week in March and I kept wanting to get like a very Frenchy kind of sweatshirt look. And I have found it at H&M. I was this close to buying a similar one at Cezanne. And I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $150 on a sweatshirt because there's like so many other things I want to spend my money on. I just kept thinking about it. And then I saw this. I'm like, this is going to totally fill that need. It is such beautiful material. It feels really expensive. And it is $19.99. On it says, Perdu mon cœur à Paris. So I totally botched that. I have like 17 years of French and I cannot speak it at all, but lost my heart in Paris. And I did. I could go to Paris any day, all day, forever and ever. I'm putting out in the universe that I wouldn't mind living there. So just saying. This top, as I mentioned, is very similar to that one, but this is just more of a t-shirt and I have a light blue one. It is such a good t-shirt. You will not regret this one. Okay, and this is a beautiful, kind of more of like a work shirt. It's an extra small. So these are huge, huge tops, oversized, but I love belting them. I think that a nice shirt like this also looks great over a bathing suit, like opened, like kind of like a lighter beach cover up, $24.99. And another great material to travel with. And I don't know, there's something about this olive green. It looks like borderline goldish. It looks just a lot more expensive than it is. The other top that you should know of is of this beautiful knit $14.99 crop top. It's so pretty. My only kind of caveat with it is that it does have these hanging things here, so you definitely have to cut them off. You have to kind of decide how to hang it, but sometimes these stretch out, but you don't want to leave them because they will hang out. Just a really fun kind of like closet staple. I recently gotten into PJs lately, like just really stepping up my PJ game, and I just got these from the Sleep Code. They're washable silk. They feel so buttery and amazing. I can't even describe to you how they feel. I cannot wait to sleep in them. These are amazing. I did a collaboration with them. They did a little interview with me about like motherhood and wellness and that kind of thing because I own a fitness studio. And they gifted me these pajamas in exchange, and these are super nice pajamas, but I think they're worth every penny. Like if you think about it, like a third of our life is spent sleeping and in our jammies. So these are great. These are like a little short set. So I think it's just a great kind of like way to treat yourself. Don't forget to check out my first spring H&M haul, which is full of amazing goodies that are different than these. And then also my Amazon spring summer haul where I feature 16 different pieces that I've worn a lot and I absolutely love them. So if you had fun with me today, don't forget to subscribe and I hope to see you very soon.